YouTube. What did you fuck up this time? Oh, would you look at this? A fine of $170 million for collecting data from minors under the age of 13. Way to go, YouTube. You fucked up again. So we all heard what happened to YouTube and Google. Both got sued by the FTC for that huge amount of money because they have been collecting personal data from minors. You know, which is illegal to do so thanks to the law called COPPA, which stands for Child Online Privacy Protection Act. In case you ask, yes, COPPA is a good thing. If you want to know more about COPPA, I have posted a link on the description where a user by the name of the mysterious Mr. Enter will explain what COPPA is all about and why it is a good thing. I would love to talk about that in this video, but I need to focus on the topic on what I want to talk to you about. Is it about the misunderstandings of COPPA, why people see it as a threat to their channels, plus YouTube deleting channels that are not commercially viable, and the FTC fining individual users $42,000 for their violation, and why both are bullshit. And there is actually good news at the end. I'm gonna try to ease all this fear and paranoia that has been around for a while. Let's start off with the misunderstandings of COPPA. Recently there has been videos from small and big YouTubers explaining what it is and fear that their channels might be deleted. There are others claiming that COPPA is far worse than that, and it could lead to a bigger disaster. In other words, some people are treating it like if it is some kind of reincarnation of SOPA or whatever, the Stop Online Piracy Act. Remember that fucking shit? I sure have. But let's be real. COPPA and SOPA are far different from each other. They have nothing in common at all. Plus, one of them is a law that's been around since 1998, and the other is a piece of shit bill that failed to become a law for obvious reasons. For those who have never heard of SOPA, I suggest you search it on Google or here if you want to know more about it. COPPA, again, is not a threat to us all. If it is, then we all wouldn't be here at all. YouTube would have been a totally different website a long time ago. But COPPA, despite being around for a little over a decade, is being protested by a group of people. One group are YouTubers protesting it because they believe their channels are probably going to be taken down due to some of their content are being marked as made for kids. The others are a bunch of parents and other people who are still in support of YouTube being family friendly, and they want to keep it that way, trying to keep all the content as family friendly as possible. YouTube going family friendly is one of the biggest issues that content creators have been facing for quite a while. It doesn't do them any good. What is family friendly? Content that contains materials that are suitable for all ages, as in people below and over the age of 13, as long as it doesn't have anything inappropriate such as swearing, violence, use of alcohol or whatever, anything that are suitable for adults. But despite that, you can see some huge amount of hypocrisy in YouTube. If you want to start monetizing your videos, you have to follow the community guidelines that are family friendly, whether you like it or not. For those who do have been monetizing their videos must follow them as well, whether they like it or not, and that affects them negatively. For instance, if they say one single word of a swear, YouTube will slap them with a demonetization. To avoid that, they must cut the swearing off, censor them, or try to come up with a safe G-rated word to make kids laugh. I don't know. They have to limit themselves from what they enjoy making in order to keep their channel flowing and well monetized. Why did this happen? Because uneducated parents. They want YouTube to be as friendly as possible for their children. Or should I say, they want YouTube to be the parents, not them as themselves, who are responsible in raising their children to grow up to have better lives in the future.
Nah, Just give the kid an iPhone with the YouTube open so he can stop whining about everything.
Anyways, when COPPA became a hot topic around YouTube after the site got sued by the FTC, users began to notice some of their videos have been flagged as made for kids. Some videos may have content that are harmless to children, and some are not. Yes. YouTube now wants you to tell them if your channel and your content are aiming towards children or not. Simply select yes or no. But that's not it, is it? Gaming videos or 2D animations are just for kids? And if you have any of those on your channel, and they contain swearing or anything inappropriate, then you're breaking the guidelines and your channel deserves to be terminated. Wait, what? Yes, apparently that exists just now, like recently. That's what some of these new rules YouTube made, and they are so vague that people started panicking. And I don't blame them. I blame YouTube for not explaining these new rules in a way for everybody to understand. Why make it so hazy? Why make it so flawed and so vague that it can lead to any directions and not straight? This is why we have people protesting COPPA, and they want it to be removed from the website without understanding what it is. If YouTube explained all this clearly, then none of this mess would have happened. But no, they did the opposite, and I'm not surprised. If you want us to tell you that our gameplays and or our animation channels are not aimed towards children, but you said gameplay and animations are for children, then what's the fucking point of this shit? Not only that, they said that they could fine you from up to $42,000. Might as well fine James Rolfe for swearing a lot of words in his videos while playing games for the old Nintendo. Oh, but his videos are aimed towards kids because he swears. Kids are not allowed to hear them. But he's playing Nintendo, for God's sakes. Nintendo games that are for children only. This video games for children crap has been around for decades. Today we see grown adults play them. It shows that no matter how old you are, you can play video games. So, grown-ups, don't be ashamed. I'm 26 years old and I still play games, and if you love video games, play till your heart's content. Anyways, yes, you heard me. Apparently they will fine you for $42,000 if you upload a video that they think that it is made for kids, even though you say it is not for kids. Does that make any sense at all? Any? Why do we have to be punished over something that is not our fault? This is why people see COPPA and FTC as threats, because the new rules posted by YouTube are stupidly vague. YouTube enforced family-friendly on all of us without our agreements or letting us decide if we want to be family-friendly or not long time ago. And let's be real here again and talk about this fine nonsense. Do you think that the FTC has the patience to sue or fine every single user for mislabeling their content? Imagine receiving a physical mail or a knock on the door by the FTC lawyers, okay? Okay, now multiply that by 1,000 or 1,000,000. That would take a very long ass time and a lot of money for the FTC to handle all the users in court. There isn't even any news article about it. Only one, I think. Yet everybody's talking about it right now. If you Google search that, you will more than likely to find articles about FTC suing YouTube, but not YouTube or the FTC attacking and finding the creators. See? I find that bullshit because it's impossible. It's impossible. Maybe they are going to find users with that much money, but only for those who are big in YouTube who violates guidelines. For example, if you are a big YouTuber and you are going to be the next Daddy05 or one of those creep fucks who make Spider-Man and Elsa videos, then you are more than likely to get a fine and a date at the court. But if you're a small YouTuber and violate these guidelines, you're more than likely to be demonetized and your channel may get suspended or banned. Now, here's another problem. Somebody said, YouTube said that they will terminate your channel and maybe your Google account if you're not commercially viable. That is also another thing that made people freak out. Okay then, why would YouTube want to do this? Why do they also want to terminate your Google accounts for not making enough money? Do they not realize that our Google accounts are actually important to us? Our Android smartphones requires a Google account for us to use them. Otherwise, we will be carrying a useless device in our pockets. We can't download apps, we can't go to YouTube, we can't use anything unless we make another Google account, unless Google or YouTube decide to pull another bullshit at us. We can't even use them to call anybody, I bet. Not to mention the algorithm of the YouTube that is so broken that it's been affecting large and small content creators when it comes to monetization. Some are losing views and money because of this. So, if YouTube is going to purge channels that have not been making money to satisfy them, then they're going to commit a mass genocide followed by suicide. A lot of content creators are going to lose their channels and YouTube are going to struggle making enough money to keep their website running. Their YouTube premiums and other programs won't save them. They have to rely on the content creators, especially the new ones who want to start their own careers. Without the content creators for monetization, YouTube will shut down and die. YouTube should think first before jumping into stupid conclusions. Listen to the content creators' rants and advices, not some political nutjobs or social justice warriors or anybody who would do stupid shit for money.
Alright, now here comes the good news, and I hope this will give you all a sigh of relief of what is going to happen.
Recently, the FTC has made an update about creators wanting or not wanting to make kid-friendly contents. They are aware that there are animators who make animations that are aimed to older audience. If you tell YouTube that you are making content to children, you will be protected by COPPA. If you're making content for older audience, you will not be covered by COPPA. It doesn't matter if a content contains anything that are suitable for grown-ups only or not. You still won't be covered by COPPA. And that is a good thing. So you can upload gameplay videos or animations or any other videos without the worry of getting in trouble over vague rules by YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, they're actually doing something that I thought it would never happen again. Remember how family-friendly affected the content creators and they had to limit themselves from doing what they like, otherwise you have to face demonetization? Well, now they can finally have their freedom and go crazy. When you get a yellow dollar sign, from what I've heard, next to your video, which it means that it's been demonetized, well, instead of that, you will be getting ads that are suitable for ages 13 and up. Like, I don't know, like next Call of Duty game or something, or an R-rated movie. Yeah, something like that. I'm actually quite surprised that YouTube is doing this. It took them this damn long to the point where the FTC sued them and Google for collecting data from minors under the age of 13. So, hopefully this will calm everybody down and stop the worrying of them losing their channels. Family friendly is still going to be around, but this time it will be well organized, well balanced. If you're looking for edgy content, you will only see those kind of stuffs and not kiddie stuffs, which is good. About damn time, right? Now content creators will no longer have to deal with this demonetization nonsense. I would love to monetize my videos to make money, but I chose not to for my own reasons. Maybe I'll talk about that on the next video. Who knows? But for now, I hope these new updates will help restore YouTube and make it grow. And I do hope YouTube learned their lessons from this. Because if anything like this happens again, chances are there won't be a next update for the site, I bet. And
so you know what I mean. I've been using YouTube since I was 14. That was 12 years ago, by the way. I opened my first channel, which is not this one. I forget the username. But back then, I made stick figure animations with MS Paint, with music, movie clips, or other stuff I found on YouTube or other websites. I wasn't a bright kid back then, but I had a lot of fun. Yeah, back then I loved to animate, and I still do today. I want to be an animator, guys. I really do. Which is why I started doing animations on Garry's-Mod 9 years back. I wasn't that great back then, and I'm on a little average level today with it, even after I stopped using Garry's-Mod for almost 2 years. Who knows, maybe I'll get better with it soon while getting better at 2D animations. Hope I can make some money from it, but I need to think more on that. Yes, I'm currently practicing on 2D animations for my other YouTube channel, but I haven't made much yet. Probably soon I'll post more, I just need more time, like I said. I used to animate back then, and I still want to animate today, and hope for the best. And I hope for the best for others as well, now that YouTube is starting to cut everybody some slack. But anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you all are relieved by this. And I'm sorry if I sound off or awkward. I'm doing as best as I can. But just remember this. Even though YouTube made some good choices recently, it is still a mess that still needs a lot of work. With this crappy algorithm and their quote-unquote smart machine. If you know anything who is still worried about their channel getting deleted or facing a big stupid fine, share this video to them. Or find another video of someone else explaining this better than me. Well guys, this is where I end the video right now. I'll see you guys later, and y'all have a good day, or good night, wherever you live. Just stay safe, and have fun.